Hello, YouTube. How we doing today? What's going on, everybody? Hello and welcome back to some more Days Gone. So yeah, I just played this over the weekend at little get together up in Denver. Some folks decided to call it Days Gone Com or something. We had a real good time. Y'all should check it out next year. Anyway, let me say hello to the chat and we'll talk about that some more. Melissa S., first one in the chat. Hello and welcome. Good evening. Jeremy McGee. What's up, Jerry Bear? How are you, brother? Nylon Girl 92. Next one. Hello. How are you? And let's see. Okay, so let's get it started. I am off to a bit of a late start here. Let's see. We also need to say hello to Captain Caffeine. Cap, what's up, buddy? And also James Whitaker. Been binge watching myself and Borislav 24/7. Are you trying to scratch a Days Gone itch there, buddy? And Ryan, also my other brother from another mother. What is up, Ryan? How are you, buddy? All right, let's do it, man. So what I'd like to do tonight, I want to start a fresh game and run around and unlock the SMP9 as early as I possibly can. I actually, brief disclaimer here, I haven't done this in a while, but it's a pretty well-established technique that I've done quite a few times. It's just been a while since I've actually started a fresh game and just ran straight for the SMP9. My personal favorite difficulty setting for anybody who's watching this as a tutorial experience, because you will learn some tips and tricks, I assure you. But my personal favorite difficulty setting is hard 2 out of all of them. It's the highest difficulty that you can go, but still maintain those quality of life features like fast travel and the heads-up display. So I like it the best. Survival and Survival 2 are a lot of fun. I've done several playthroughs on Survival 2, and I like having a mini-map and a HUD, a heads-up display. I am the type of gamer that I like to have an informative heads-up display. I like to have information on the screen. I find it helpful. But that's how I like it. We'll watch the opening here just because it's Days Gone, man. But I will be skipping cutscenes throughout this live stream episode because all we're really doing is trying to go and get the SMP9. But hey, it's Days Gone. Let's give it its opening, right?
Yeah, she's burning up. The knife must have nicked her kidney or something. She's turning septic.
I'll catch up with the chat here in a second too.
So stupid. It was this little kid. This goddamn little kid.
Big goddamn knife.
Hey, help me.
Shit.
Hey, Mom. You want to be when we come through?
We gotta get to the roof, flag down one of those choppers.
All right.
Wait, we need help. She's been wounded.
What's wrong with her?
Well, she's not. Whatever the hell's going on out there, she's been stabbed.
I can't take it anymore.
Oh, okay. Listen, O'Brien. If we don't get her to a hospital, she's going to die.
There are no more hospitals.
Oh, come on. No more hospitals. You got doctors, you got triage, you got a MASH unit.
Oh, look, I'm just a grad student, okay? I got volunteered for this. I'm not even supposed to be out here.
Brian.
Okay. Shit. I've only got room for 2 of you, okay? 2.
You got room for 2 of
You're
us.
overweight, okay? I can only take 2 of you, 2.
Come on, help me. Come on. All right, sweetheart. That's okay. You're gonna be all right.
I got her.
I'm gonna be right back. Okay, Boozer, let's go. We gotta get on that.
Hold on.
We gotta get on that
I
ship.
heard what he said. There's only room for 2 on that chopper. Go. Go with her. I'll be okay. Look, I've been through worse shit than this before. Yeah?
Yeah, we have. Where are you going?
What?
Where?
Refugee camp, west of Three Finger Jack.
No.
Boozer is never gonna make it without me. I want this back.
You coming?
Let's move
No.
Deke!
Ah, shit. What did you do?
Right. So, there's the opening. We need to say hello to V and Mayfield TV. Hello. Yeah, the cutscenes are nice. We've seen them all 1,000 times, though. I wish I could skip the slow walking. That's my thing. I wish I could skip the slow walking scenes somehow. I love how easy this is once you've learned the path. There's always those that small group of deer back there.
Son of a bitch!
You hit him.
Yeah. Whoa, hold up! He laid his bike down.
There we go. All right. Dandy Denny 07, hello. All right, y'all want to leave the cutscenes in? That's fair. It just takes longer.
Cover me. Right behind you.
Yeah, Violent Jones, it does look killer on the PlayStation 5. It really does. Like, I probably had 1,500 hours on the PS4 and enjoyed just about every minute of it, except for the slow walking. But yeah, I probably had like 1,500 hours on the PlayStation 4. Really never had any of the stability issues that I hear people talking about, but I never use rest mode.
Hey, wait.
I certainly never leave the game running. Like, actually leave the game in standby while the PlayStation goes to rest mode. So I think that specifically is what causes the problems.
Shit. All right, let me see. Wait. Here. Down this way.
Sarah didn't look like your sister. Ruined it for you.
So where the hell did you learn to track shit anyway?
Used to go elk hunting with my old man when I was a kid. Ended up tracking shit for miles.
So gamers that are in the chat with us this evening, what's your opinion on vibration and haptic feedback and stuff? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? What do you think about it? Because we had that conversation at Days Gone Com over the weekend. A lot of friends from the community were hanging out up in Denver, and we threw a nice little party up there for everybody. And while we were sitting around gaming, I kept picking up the controller and people had enabled vibration. And I'm like, am I the only person that hates this? Apparently I am. Now I'm curious.
You okay, brother? Yeah. Just a graze. Son of a bitch can't aim worth a damn.
So there's your first look at a horde.
Bitch. I'm fine, Boozer. They must be heading down
Yeah,
there.
we'll be taking on some of these guys later.
A lot of blood. He's not getting far. Come on.
Get a PlayStation 5 when they release the 6. Yeah, I heard that.
Search him.
Vibration is awesome in most settings.
Bleeding out. Well, that's a hell of a way to go. It's slow.
Adds another layer of immersion. Okay.
About that.
Find it incredibly distracting.
I wasn't gonna waste a bullet not on her.
Like for me, I guess it's more about the visual input than the
Where's the stash?
I don't know, the haptic input.
If you tell us.
Love the haptic gun feel. Okay. Depends on. Yeah, Headhunter Telesto. What's up, man? Welcome in, brother. Good to see you. And that's actually a great answer. I read the answer before I saw the username there. Depends on the game. And I think that's probably the best take on it there, because I'm sure that some games, like the haptic feedback, like the trigger feedback, resistance on the trigger and stuff, I'm sure that probably does offer another layer of immersion for a lot of games.
All right, no. I got it right here. Take it.
Mayfield, it hurts your hands in some games, yeah. The only game I played that I had haptic feedback turned on was No Man's Sky, and some of the weapons in that are like pulse weapons, energy weapons, things like that, where you like have to hold it down and it kind of heats up. And if you hold the trigger down for so long that the weapon starts to overheat, then you get more resistance on the trigger. And my instinct, of course, is just, well, fucking pull harder, you know, and then you end up fighting the controller all day.
Tuck's gonna need something for the bounty.
Yeah. I love that little moment when Boozer is like, are we going to do this or what?
We don't want to leave anyone to the freaks. Not even a piece of shit like Leon.
Royal Psycho. Welcome in, Royal Psycho. We have royalty in the house. Yeah, man, welcome in. Glad you were able to catch us live. So what we're going to be doing this evening, for folks that are just now coming in, I basically just want to run through the early hours of the game here and get the best sidearm in the game unlocked as early as I possibly can. The SMP9 is a literal game changer. It will actually make the early hours of the game way less stressful. For me personally, it literally changes the way that I approach the early hours of the game, because until I get the SMP9, I play pretty conservatively and I try to stay out of combat as much as I can. But once you have the SMP9 unlocked, that's no longer necessary. Like, you don't have to run from wolves anymore. You can clear nest way easier. Just lob your Molotov and then spray and pray until the nest is clear, pretty much. So it really is worth it to, you know, if you're into that kind of thing and you want to kind of get powered up early in the game, if you want to like get ahead of the power level the story would normally expect you to have at that point, you can go grab the SMP9 within the first couple hours of gameplay. In fact, if I skipped cutscenes, we would have it done in like 2 hours. You know, but sitting through the cutscenes is what takes the longest.
Let's just go back to
honestly.
We'll head out in the morning.
It'll take maybe 3 hours or so like that.
No, I think I got a better
Mayfield, I'm not familiar with that feature.
while we're out here.
Yeah, I guess that's my level of, that's my take on it. I've never heard of it. What is it? Tell us more, tell us more.
From here. Let's just head over there.
What are you thinking?
We were going out hunting tonight anyway.
Oh, Dandy Denny 07, the N64 Rumble packs, yeah.
Okay.
I think maybe the PS1? Was it PS1 or PS2? I guess it would be PS1 was the first one that had vibration in it, that I recall.
Hey, what did Leon give you?
Way too drunk for the SMP9. Well, that's when, well, yeah, never mind.
The cemetery, look around.
Yeah, don't mix alcohol and guns, folks.
Okay.
Oh, V, okay, you recently picked it up recently, a few weeks back.
Collect all Leon's
Outstanding.
bounty.
Well, I'm
Then
glad
I
you
say
found
we
us.
head north. You think shit's any different up north?
Yeah, this is kind of what we do.
Don't matter. I think you do us good.
It's
Get
our
the hell away
thing.
from here.
Drake Williams has entered the chat. What's up, Drake? Welcome in, man. Headhunter, it was on PlayStation 1. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I actually never owned a PlayStation 1. My roommate, buddy of mine that I was living with at the time, he had one. That, of course, it was hooked up in the living room, and we would all play on it all the time. But I never actually owned a PlayStation 1. The earliest one that I owned was the PS4, actually, because I went to Xbox. I had an Xbox and an Xbox 360, and then I upgraded to PlayStation 4.
Push!
And I'm glad I did, actually. I bought a PlayStation 4 bundled with The Last of Us Remastered. And having a PlayStation... Let me do this real quick. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Give me a button prompt. There it is. Oh man, I kind of missed it. One of my favorite bits is when you turn around and Boozer is still over there just beating the fuck out of that dude, ground and pound all the way, man. It's pretty fucking brutal, actually. I usually try to finish up with those guys fast enough that you can look over there and watch Boozer at work before he lost his arm. Oh, sorry, spoilers. Anyway.
Coming up on the old.
We'll be rolling through here again later.
We're almost there.
Shit, how you want to do this?
Oh, wow. The game would just play through parts of the game all by itself? I mean, I guess if that were like an accessibility feature where folks are just... If someone is just unable to beat a section of the game, you turn on autoplay and it will just play itself through that part. But I mean, that's kind of the... To me, that's kind of the same thing as like in Days Gone here. You can skip some of the horde battles. I believe if you have it on normal difficulty or lower... If you die several times to one of the hordes, one of the story mission hordes, it will give you the option to just skip that horde fight and proceed with the story. So, I mean, a feature kind of like that, I suppose I'm on board with something like that. But in general, I hate autoplay. I turn autoplay off on YouTube. I'm constantly having to turn that shit off on, like, Netflix and Amazon Prime, like the Prime Video or whatever. I hate that because you end up seeing spoilers for the show. Or even just having to watch the same content over and over because the intro of videos just keeps replaying, auto-playing. Kind of bugs me. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. I may have to read up on it. Yeah, Hunter, man, you should do another Days Gone run. How long has it been since you played it? James Smith is with us. Welcome in, James. What's going on? So there is some gear to be picked up. Quite a bit of gear along the way, actually. Once we get our inventory full, you know, you fill up with crafting, you fill up with the crafted items themselves, and then also fill up your reserve of crafting materials, and then we can just kind of push forward. All right.
Smell that?
Oh, Jesus.
We need to say hello to Henrik. Welcome in, Henrik. Love the content. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Scott is with us. Hello, everyone. Starting over again. Yeah. I don't know if we'll do a full playthrough off of this save, but I intend to run through and try to get the SMP9 unlocked just pretty much as quickly as possible. Not necessarily like a speed run or anything, just going straight to the things that you need to get the SMP9 unlocked.
Good night.
Deke. Deke! Hey, Deke, bro.
Yeah, Dandy Danny Boozer definitely looks like he'd be somebody with like anger issues.
My shotgun.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the sergeant at arms.
You're going up there again.
What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness, eating some barbecue ribs. Yeah, don't hit the keyboard or the phone or whatever.
It's not your fault that she's dead.
That's a waste of good barbecue sauce.
If you'd gotten on that chopper with Sarah, all that would have changed is you'd be dead too.
Look, just drop it. What the hell? Come on.
No, you don't.
Come on. Okay, here we go.
Oh, damn, I'm way off tonight, aren't I? Holy shit.
Another. Okay.
I need my auto shotgun. I miss my auto shotgun. Yeah, Sergeant at arm. Yeah, I reckon so.
Yeah, scrap. You're not getting your bike through there.
Try that service tunnel. See if you can clear us a path
Yeah,
to
service
the other
tunnel. We
side.
got it.
I got it. Just keep your headlight pointed that way. Jesus! I can use this.
There we go. All right, Hunter. Well, thanks for popping in, man. I really appreciate it. You're welcome to come on back anytime.
Damn alarm. I didn't plan on this, goddammit!
Yeah, you did. Well, not exactly, but sort of. Oh, man, I really wanted to get them both in that one shot. That would have been awesome.
Shit, more freaks! Enemy down!
There we go. Okay. So that's the first police vehicle. Oh, right on, Henrik. I see that you used my SMP9 guide to on your most recent playthrough. Yeah, nice, man. Yeah, it really makes a big difference. Once you get it unlocked, it's like, oh, I see now why people make a big deal out of it. Okay. It beats having Boozer's shotgun for the early part of the game. Yeah, man, that's why we do it. Oh, hey, I missed something. Did I miss anything else? Shit. I did. Okay, cool. There we go. The Walker Gaming. Welcome. What's going on? Oh, you bought and used the MWS for a long time. Yeah, actually, I really like the MWS. It is an early game weapon. It's not, you know, super accurate, doesn't have a high rate of fire or anything like that. But it is a good one for early in the game. It's better than anything you can just pick up. In fact, we may, later on, we may compare the stats with the MWS to, like, what is it, the SAF, the other early game rifle that you can just pick up. Yeah, I mean, I like the rifle that you can just pick up. Of course, that means you have more ammo for it because you find them out in the world and you can, you know, you can collect ammo from them all the time. But the MWS, you can buy ammo for it. You can use ammo from the saddlebag, stuff like that. Like, you don't ever have to be short on ammo either way. Richard! Welcome in, Richard. Just watched the best early start. Can't believe we're still playing this. Yeah. I've played other stuff in between then, but I do still play this one regularly. Like on Monday and Wednesday nights, we're doing Dragon's Dogma 2 right now. And that's another one I'm a big nerd for, man. I love that game.
That'll do it. Ready? Shit. Here they come.
Hey, come on. Get on.
Yeah, okay, give me a sec.
All right, and before we've even left the tunnel here, we're already full up on bandages. Oh, Ryan, you're still having fun with Helldivers. Yeah, man, we just heard that now there's like controversy over Helldivers. We were talking about how you have to have the PlayStation account in order to play it. That's apparently some big fucking controversy now. People are all up in arms about it or some shit. I don't know. Today's the first I've even heard of it. Like, can't we just enjoy the video games? Like, I remember there was so much freaking drama behind Dragon's Dogma 2, and it's like, I'm having fun playing the game. You know, I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm just having fun playing the game. And that's kind of how I feel about Helldivers, because I'd like to get into it as well. We just made the decision, you know, yeah, let's play some Helldivers. And, whatever. So that scene right there is when I knew Days Gone was going to be something entirely different from anything else I'd ever played before. I didn't know how different it was going to be. I didn't know how, of course, you know, I didn't know what it was going to turn into, but that scene where the freaks were tearing that newt apart, I was like, holy shit, man. You know, stuff's about to get wild.
You ride back, we ride the hell out. After I kill a few of the bastards.
Swear to God, you
folks are always mad about something, aren't they?
Like I said.
Up in arms about something. When we could just be hanging out and playing video games together, having a good old damn time. But, you know. Oh, wait, that is what we do, isn't it? Here I am, motherfuckers! Alright. So, I actually don't bother with doing the nest here, generally. When I'm first starting off, I'm just moving through the objectives to go get the SMP9. You know, we'll move through whatever we need to do here. Progress the story far enough that we get the bike, because that's really what you have to do. You have to at least progress the story far enough that you get a drifter bike. Once you have a bike, then you can take off and tear ass and start doing the things you need to get the SMP9. But it is still good to pick up stuff along the way. I still have my flashlight on. Right outside this window, you will find one enemy that is easy to stealth kill and one fully crafted Molotov. This Molotov actually respawns. it's not really worth coming back here. Like, if you're passing through anyway, then obviously grab it. But it's not really worth coming through just for one Molotov. They're pretty easy to make and replenish. James Guan has been a member for a year. Holy shit, happy anniversary. What's up, James? How are you, man? Welcome in. Have I missed saying hello to anyone? Henrik, yes, I do use the crossbow. Once you get the incendiary bolts unlocked, I believe you have to kill a certain number. I'm sorry, you have to clear a certain number of ambush camps. I believe it's 10 ambush camps, like all of them in the 3 northern regions, Cascades, Belknap, and Lost Lake. Once you clear all of those, all 3 of those ambush camps, all of the ambush camps in those 3 sections, you get the incendiary bolts for the crossbow. And they are the most efficient way to burn out Freaker Nest. Aside from, as I'll demonstrate here in a minute, just using fuel cans themselves. It's what we're about to do in just a second once I clear line of sight on this guy. Here we go. But yeah, aside from just using the little red fuel cans to ignite the nest, the crossbow is the most efficient way. Simply because you can, 1 kerosene will make 3 incendiary bolts, where Molotovs are, of course, 1 for 1. It takes 1 kerosene to make 1 Molotov, which only burns 1 nest, generally. Nest on the ground, at least. So an incendiary bolt allows you to burn 3 nest, and you've only used 1 kerosene. Now, interestingly enough, while we're on the topic of using the crossbow to save kerosene, this location, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, let me get through this early game tutorial on how the buttons work. Yes, okay. So if you have a look at the map, this won't help much because we're in the earliest part of the game here, and you're still making me go through buttons. I know where all this stuff is, thank you. All right, right here. Sorry for flipping through all those screens so fast. What I wanted to show you is where we're at on the map. This is Crazy Willie's. And this location right here, the Crazy Willie's, and what's the name of the hotel here, folks? I'm sure some of y'all know the name of this hotel. This place is the single best location in the game that I know of to collect kerosene. So while we're on the topic of using the crossbow to conserve kerosene, there's some right there, this place right here is one of the best places in the game to get kerosene. All right, let's see. We need to go back and grab from this top drawer right here, just inside the window. If you grab that scrap of paper, you get the safe code for the safe behind the cash register here. This contains an attractor, and attractors are very useful for taking out the hordes that we're going to need to clear in order to get the SMP9, because as most of you will know, you have to clear 4 hordes in order to unlock the SMP9. There's no other way to get the top tier version of the SMP9. There are other crappier versions of the weapon that you can purchase from merchants. You can get like a level 1 and a level 2, maybe even a level 3. The one that you unlock from killing hordes is a tier 4 firearm. And it is, in my opinion, it is the single best sidearm in the game. As far as sidearms go, there are other options that are viable. There are other options that are a lot of fun. But nothing tops the SMP9 for a sidearm. And interestingly enough, I believe the SMP9 is the only sidearm that is like unlocked. The other weapons that you can unlock are things like the auto shotgun, which is a primary, the MG55, which is a special. You can also unlock the rock chuck through storylines, which is a primary. The only sidearm that you can unlock through any of the storylines that I can think of. No, that's not accurate, but I'll go into that. The only other sidearm that you can unlock through storyline progression is some of the big revolvers like the sheriff and the mayor. And the mayor, being the best of those, isn't unlocked until like the end of the game. You literally have to roll credits on the game in order to unlock that weapon. Where the SMP9, as I'll be demonstrating this evening, you can have it unlocked within just a couple hours of gameplay.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought.
So another thing that really made Days Gone stand out for me the first time I played it was just that bit right there. The very first melee weapon that I picked up in the game was a baseball bat. And the very first enemy that I engaged in open combat, like just now, was the newts. That was the first enemy that I engaged in open combat with my melee weapon. And so within the first hour or so of gameplay, you are literally beating infected children to death with a baseball bat. It's like, well, that's an interesting gaming experience. I've never had that experience in a game before. And to say the least, it really stood out to me. See, we're already full up on kerosene. I might be able to craft another Molotov or two. So check it out. We're full on Molotovs and we're still picking up kerosene here. And if I wanted to, I could run around and gather more. Hell, we may be full up on it by the time I leave right now. There are something like 12 samples of kerosene at this location.
Gotta be a fuel pump in here somewhere.
12 or more. I literally lost count. Yeah, see, we're full on kerosene now. I lost count the last time I tried to actually count the number of kerosene here, and I was like, yeah, there's a lot. Like, that's the number you need to know. There's like a lot. That's how much there is. More than you need. Gray Ghost Gamers. What's up, Gray Ghost? Welcome in. How you doing? And Lance is here. Hey, Lance, what's up, man? Wait a minute. You saw an old magazine with Days Gone featured on the cover. Whoa, that's cool. Damn, all right. Oh, Borislav hates killing the newts. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of bothered me on my first playthrough. I mean, not necessarily bothered me, but I was like, damn, that's kind of extreme, man. I kind of like bashing on the newts.
Boozer, you there?
I like using the auto shotgun.
Found the part. I'm heading
When you
out
just
to the
blam, blam, blam while they're jumping at you. Yeah. Like whenever Deacon and Ricky go to clear newts off the top of that gas station to get the lights running at Lost Lake, whenever that bit comes up, I always bring the auto shotgun for that. I like using the auto shotgun to clear that nest of newts. But I mean, that's what you need. You need a good shotgun against small, fast-moving enemies. I mean, that's literally, tactically speaking, that's what the situation calls for. You have a lot of small-moving targets, like you're bird hunting or something. Well, then you want a good shotgun.
Shit. Rippers.
Dead symbols of the lost.
Oh, God damn it, Boozer, where are you?
I don't shoot unthreatening animals. That's fair.
These tats are dead symbols of a dead man. Dead symbols of the lost.
Oh, good Lord, put a helmet on and then whacked you. Jeez. Well, I mean, you have to safety test your equipment. You have to make sure that your safety equipment works. I guess. I don't know. Is that like throwing somebody in a lake to teach them how to swim?
We will show you. You are not one of the found. You are the lost. The pad. You are lost. Get low. Get low.
Dude, Lance, you should share some pictures of that on our Discord. Are you a member of the Discord? Here, let me put a link in the chat here. Here we go. But yeah, man. Put some pictures of it on the Discord. I'd love to see it.
These tats are dead symbols of a dead man. Dead symbols of the lost.
Get off me! Bitches! But hey, over here! You sons of bitches, get off him!
And that is why the game gives you a tutorial on shoulder swapping right there, I think. 'Cause that's a perfect shot to pop a few headshots. Perfect spot to pop a few headshots.
Let me help you up.
Oh, you enjoy killing... I'm sorry. I said that wrong. You avoid killing the deer. Everything else is free game. What horde is this, man? There are no hordes this big in this area. Yeah, the deer, I do kill the deer. In fact, that's one of the things about having the SMP9. It makes hunting deer easier. Very unethical. Just doing a drive-by with a full auto 9mm pistol. Doing drive-bys on deer with a gangster-ass pistol. But I recommend, for the sake of gameplay, like just for playing the game, I recommend gathering meats and bounties as best you can. And if you have the skill, the butcher, which allows you to get more meat from animal kills, then it actually adds up. It makes you a lot of money, gains you a lot of trust with the camps too in the long run. Sebastian, hello and welcome. That's actually a good question. And I get that question a lot. The best early start live stream series that I did a while back, actually the first live stream series that I ever did, was the best early game start series. I stopped that at, I think, episode 5 or so, just because I figured, well, that's the best start to the early part of the game. Once you get through that part, you have all the tools that you need in order to kind of enjoy the game in your own way from there. Now, having said that, if you would like some more advanced gameplay stuff from like later in the game, I highly recommend that you watch the newest live stream series that we did a while back. There are a couple, actually. There's the expert gameplay series. Just have a look at my playlist on my channel. I'll go ahead and pull that up right now so that I can kind of walk you through what I'm talking about. One sec, let me get it on screen here.
Hey, don't take my shotgun.
Don't take my shotgun. I feel naked without it. Okay, I'm going to my playlist now, and if you go to, let's see, it's going to be the, I would say the Rex Unleashed playthrough. The playlist, rather. The title of the playlist is Rex Unleashed. Let me go ahead and put a link to that in the chat. Here we go. There you are. Yeah, have a look at that playlist right there. I would say that is the most current version of my, I don't know, I would say expert gameplay tips. That really was just me playing the game for fun. But of course, I always show like the most current way that I'm doing things, of unlocking stuff as early as I can and getting powered up as early as I can. So yeah, I would say if you want a more current version of my early start. Oh, wait, sorry, guys. And let's see, what is the... Oh, do you have to interact with the gun locker? Because I actually had no intent of taking the crossbow. I will take some of this gear out of here, though. All right.
Damn it, Boozer, your arm's not gonna be fine. Son of a bitch. I gotta find something for his arm.
Yeah, and I think it would probably be episode 7 or 8 of that Rex Unleashed playlist. Probably episode 7 or 8 would kind of pick up where the best early game start series left off.
Yeah, Deke. What's up?
I just saw someone.
That would be pretty much once you get the auto shotgun unlocked. For me personally, like that's when the best early start is over. You've got the auto shotgun. It's time to go kick some ass. That's kind of how I look at it. Hey, we are full up on scrap and healing supplies and stuff. Trying to get it to show the heads up display. Yeah, well, we can use some med kits, but we have everything that we can get right now. There are some med kits at the camp down here. The only thing I would like to have would be some berries, because very short into the playthrough we'll have the recipe for stamina cocktails unlocked, and pretty soon after that focus cocktails as well. But I like to have the materials gathered before I even get to unlocking the recipe, because interestingly enough, that's some of the only items you can gather the items for. Like you can't gather stuff to make Molotovs until you get the recipe for making Molotovs. You can't gather the stuff for making bombs until you get the recipe for making bombs. You can't even pick the stuff up. So I think it's interesting that those cocktails, you can pick up berries and plants and mushrooms and stuff before you actually get the recipe to craft anything with them. It's the only thing I can think of that you can pick up before you have the recipe for it. Ah, Hubert Gumberdale, welcome in, Hubert. Hello, good to have you with us. Thank you for being here. I need to switch this back over to, one second. Just faffing around with screens and stuff. There we go.
Something's here.
Oh, shit. Really? I'm an idiot. Yeah, we might as well. Whatever. Yeah, it was funny. We were at Days Gone Com last weekend, and we were all taking turns playing Days Gone, passing the controller around and stuff. And I took a turn taking out the sawmill and fucking died. It's like, oh yeah, pro gamer move, huh? We may or may not have had a bit of alcohol and a bit of partying going on. But, you know,
Thought we'd never make it.
it's all in good fun. Hey, I need to say hello to Duvall. Duvall, welcome in. Yeah, we have started a new playthrough. This is not necessarily going to be another full playthrough, but we have started from the beginning on hard 2 difficulty, and I intend to run through and grab the SMP9. I just kind of want to go straight to it and see how quickly I can get it unlocked.
What the hell? Boozer, are you awake?
Yeah, Deke. What's up?
I just saw someone sneaking around the safe house.
What the hell? What's he doing?
Rewind, nothing to see here, yeah, right?
I'm gonna follow him, see if there's where he came from.
Mind your business. All right. Stickman 4131 there. Yeah, there's our video editor. Hey man, can you edit that part out for me? I'm kidding. That's the thing about live TV.
So what'd you find? It's just like I said. Those drifters we saw riding on the same bike, they're holed up, just up the road.
Yeah? No shit.
Hell of a setup. Some kind of lookout tower, got a fence and everything. Ours for the ticket.
Sounds pretty sweet.
I say when it gets dark, we go in, kill the sons of bitches, and then make ourselves in.
So the reason I messed up there, I forgot we don't have focus shot. That's how I missed that first headshot. I was like, wait, what? Oh, shit. Brain.
I heard some.
Something's here.
Yeah, you don't run after the marauder the first time, do you? Take your time creeping down the hill. Yeah, oh, Violent Jones, yeah. No, we didn't kill any horses. We killed some hordes.
He's bleeding out.
But yes, that is correct.
The hell?
There we go. Wasn't sure if I was going to get that one. He was kind of turned at an awkward angle. Yeah, that's a different game, yeah.
Something's out here.
You see anything?
What?
Oh, yeah, this is a fresh start on hard 2 difficulty. Which really, that is my personal favorite way to play Days Gone. No, you don't. Did she give the alarm? Because she started to say men coming, but then I took her out before she had a chance to finish it. And I don't see anybody else moving down there just yet. He seems to be a bit agitated.
What was Something's out here. hell?
Last one.
I saw someone.
No, you don't.
Burn you. That's the last of them. Must have followed us here. Sons of bitches.
All right.
Stay the hell off O'Leary Mountain.
Oh, I didn't mean to use a med kit. I was going to use
Boozer,
a bandage.
found the camp.
Brain.
Just
There are a couple of med kits here. There's 1 or 2 med kits here, so it's not that big of a loss, but still.
It's time to start thinking about heading north.
Let's get your arm fixed up and then worry about hitting the road. I'm gonna be heading to my bike, deacon out.
There was a bandage right there, too. That was a waste. Ah, cool. We got a med kit off of them. And there's another one there. Okay. All right, let's go. So now we need to get to the spot where we left our bike.
Freakers.
It's pretty easy to stay away from these enemies in this bit. You just kind of have to hang, like head toward the marker, but hang to your left a bit. And keep this rock wall on your side here. On your left-hand side. I'll show you as we go. Thrash Monkey, welcome in. Oh, man, yeah, 43 watching and only 24 likes. Wow. Yeah, folks, if you would, please do remember to hit like on the video. That actually is a way to help the channel, like, for real. That one little thing. The fact that folks are viewing right now and, you know, likes and stuff like that. Also interaction with the chat. If you're here with us, please do pop in and say hi. I'll try to give you a little shout out. And later, after this video is no longer live, you can still interact with the comment section. And that helps too.
Gotta get to my bike. Getting closer.
They seem agitated. We're going to keep going. There we go. We can just kind of stay wide of those guys, and they won't bother us too much. Here we go.
This is it. This is where we left it.
Baraffi! Oh, you are a grandparent. Your grandson arrived this morning. Wow, okay. 6 pounds. 2.19 inches, what? This is escalating rapidly. Wait, what? We're starting a cult? Why didn't anybody tell me?
Fuck!
That motion capture right there is actually not Sam Witwer. You can, like, I believe all of this bit right here, that's actually not Sam Witwer doing mocap. I think he mentioned that in one of his live streams, or a live stream where Sam Witwer was on screen with Bend Studio while they were streaming. I don't remember now, but I remember him talking about that there's several scenes where you can tell that's not him doing the mocap.
Boozer, you there?
That was one of them. The shoulder movement is a bit off.
Nope. Copeland's men got to it before I did. I'm heading to his camp. Deacon out.
Oh, I forgot to pick up the fire axe. Recently discovered there's a spot where you can pick up the fire axe really early. It's pretty much as soon as you leave O'Leary Mountain. Which I normally run with the fire axe in the early game. I'll be showing where to get it here in just a little bit anyway.
that you? Some son of a bitch stole my bike!
I don't know nothing about that. You gotta go talk to Manny.
Okay. Yeah, that's where I'm headed.
Hey, do you think freaks remember anything about their life?
Go see what Jesse has to say for herself.
Hello?
You knew it was my bike.
Hey there.
I remember reading about it. Virus I mean, before. There's something in the brain.
Nothing to say for yourself. That's what I thought.
I'll see ya.
Yeah, okay.
Salvage Deke. Okay, we
Hey,
are
Manny.
skipping this stuff.
Looks like you had some trouble. Got hit hard last night. Rippers again. Twice now, they... Saw Leon the other day.
All right, so this is what we wanted. We need to get to a bike. Hi. Yeah, you can now get your grandson hooked on Days Gone. You know, we have merch in the merch store for kiddos.
I'm not looking for trouble today.
Yo, Deke, hold up. I just want to say how sorry I am. I didn't know, I swear.
Do you have any idea how much time I put into that bike?
Hey, and we got a skill point too. Word. All right, so for skill points, I highly recommend under the ranged tree, focused shot. That's where it's at, man. That's where the first point always goes for me.
Whatever you say, man.
All right, so we're going to grab our bike.
Jesus, this isn't...
We're going to head back up to O'Leary Mountain. Wrong button. There we go. Really. Head right back up to O'Leary Mountain. So I recommend getting up to, once you get a bike, get up to O'Leary Mountain so you can rest, make it first light, and then make a hard save. That gives you a point to take off from to go get the SMP9 unlocked. Because once you've got your bike, then you can start to free roam and kind of do things in the order that you want to do them. There is a working fuel pump right here. All you have to do is just pull up to it, and you can top off your bike all the time.
Make sure the mountain's clear.
Those are... No, those are third-degree burns. You stay there, you rest, okay? I'll be there as soon as I can.
Yes. I guess, you know, I could use something for the pain.
Sure.
Yeah, I
sure,
guess I'll see what I can find, I guess.
Oh, Lady D Geek, good evening. Hello and welcome, OLDG. Nylon Girl, do you really? You get the, what is it? I can't recall the name of it right now. The one that lets you see plants on the minimap. You get that ASAP because you use the crossbow a lot. That's interesting.
St. John, this is Cope. When you get to the tower, our radio uplink...
Is that the name of the skill? Hawkeye? Yeah, Claire says it's Hawkeye.
So these men, you know them? Cause shut
Yeah, Manny turned out all right. He's a good guy.
Goddamn right it's personal. It used to be a part of
You
my
still
game.
nail the headshots too. All right.
Rules against stealing, raping, murdering.
Well, maybe they're like me, just tired of listening to your paranoid truther bullshit. St. John out. All right, okay. Let's go.
All right. So now that we have, that's what I was about to talk about, saving your game at the bike. Now that we have the drifter bike unlocked, you can start to free roam. And a good idea is to go ahead and make a hard save. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, let's go ahead and save over that. You can go ahead and make a hard save so you're right where you are sitting. So now we can go do the SMP9. The first thing I recommend doing is going and doing this very first story mission here. But before we do that, we need to start to gear up. And there's a couple of places nearby where you can pick up loot that you can't get any other way. So if I recall correctly, the spot where you can pick up a fire axe early in the game is right over here, just to the right outside of O'Leary Mountain. If I recall correctly, There's a, there's like a overlook nearby. I've probably gone to the wrong spot, haven't I? Shit. See, I only discovered this spot recently. Was it old lady Deep Geek that told us about this? Where the overlook is at near O'Leary Mountain? Am I getting it wrong? Mega Man, the Blue Lion. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome in, bud. Oh, Stickman, it's movie night, huh? Hey, Claire. Do you remember where that first fire axe is at, right outside O'Leary Mountain? Yeah. Okay, I've taken the wrong turn here. Get back on track over here. I'll pull up the map for you. She's like, no, just show me the fucking map. Just show me the fucking map. But I need to be from the gate or I'll just get lost again. All right, so from the gate at O'Leary Mountain.
No idea. Okay. Look for a white pickup truck on the road.
Oh, there's a white pickup truck on the road.
Go south.
More? Over here.
If you go, I think if you go to that, it's hard to tell because
You sure?
Where's the first mission to go shoot the little camp, the little marauders that come to O'Leary Mountain?
From
Is
here,
that what you have right now?
we just finished that.
Where?
Right down this way. Right down there. Shit, I don't know. This direction.
Pretty sure.
Farther south?
I'm pretty sure it's that. You go there and it's like just off to the side.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think so.
I think this is the overlook right here.
Yeah, there you go.
I see. Okay, so yeah. So it looks like it's pretty much due south from O'Leary Mountain, south and a little bit east.
And,
yeah, it's this lookout right here. It's a little scenic overlook there. All right, so now that we've seen it on the map, let's run to it. So it says it's off this way. Okay, here we go. See, there's a machete, another machete right here in this little green truck. If you're into the machete. But what I'm trying to get is a fire axe. You know, I think the one at the... No, if it's that far off, the one at the rail yard is even closer. The one down here in the little train car. That first mission. Interesting. Okay.
Okay, this is it. Yeah, oh, this camp is gonna be crawling.
Okay, so where we're headed is the first hidden loot location. If you stay just to the left of this power line thingy here, and then just to the left of these rocks, you stop here, and if you see this little blue car over here, it's there quite often the first time I come through here, that means there is a marauder ambush over there. You can actually see the marauders hiding behind the car there. So what we're going to do is we're going to launch a counter ambush. We're going to go in and spring their little trap. But before we do that, we're going to pick up the best melee weapon you can get in the earliest hours of the game. The highest damage potential melee weapon that you can get early on. There is one right over here by a log pile where they were chopping wood, right here. You can get one there. And then also in this little box car right here, there's a second one. So you really don't even need the skill field repairs, because once you learn the places where these axes spawn in at, you can just go grab one whenever you need one. And there are many other locations where they spawn, so it's like really not that big of a deal to keep a fresh one. All right, so what we're doing next, we want to go over here and spring this little marauder ambush and ruin their day. Joe Schmo 0216. What's up, man? Welcome in. Oh, North Songs, you run with the drifter bow 90% of the time as well, yeah? All right. So, in order to sneak up on them, you just come up the backside of this hill here. They're just right over the other side of this hill. Quaz, what's up, man? Yeah, we'll be heading to the Death Train Horde pretty soon, actually.
What was that?
Excellent. All right, so now we're in open combat. There's no need to have the suppressor on the firearm. You're just wasting it at this point. And what we're going to try to do here, I'm not saying I can pull it off all the time, but you just line it up and let them walk into it. Let's see. Popped it a little too soon. There we go. You don't really need focus shot for it, but it helps. Just line it up and let them walk into it. All right, let's see what we get off these guys. Sometimes you can get some decent stuff. Like frag grenades and pipe bombs and stuff. Or tractors. And sniper rifles, too.
I'll take that.
Yep. Yoink. Okay. Let's head back to the drifter bike, and we'll go hit the hidden loot location. Start getting geared up. Miss Wild, welcome in. Hello. All right. Man, this room is getting toasty. I'm going to have to open this window over here. All right, so we're going to make a quick save at the bike. Oh, is the wind blasting out there? Okay. Claire says I can't open the window because there's a hurricane outside. She's going to turn the air conditioner on for me. Thank you, babe. All right. So, park the bike. I like to go ahead and fuel it up before I do anything else because you just never know. This early in the game, there's not that much stuff that's going to spawn in on you. You don't have to worry about like runners and breakers and reachers and stuff like that. But there could be the occasional wolves. Or if you're at night, random freaks. So, and shit, there's even a horde that spawns nearby, but I don't think they're here early in the game. Anyway, fill it up before you do anything else. That way you can make a hasty retreat if you need to. And right up here at the top of this platform, the highest point at this map is the very first hidden loot location that you can reach, where you will pick up things like military-grade explosives, proximity mines, frag grenades, flashbang grenades, med kits. But wait, there's more. Pipe bombs, attractor bombs. A little bit of ammo, which is a finite resource that does not respawn. And you can get a slightly better, like a decent little primary weapon here. This is a decent melee weapon, but I do prefer either the fire axe or the machete. But yeah, the main reason we're here is for the explosives and stuff. That's going to come in real handy here in a little bit when we start taking out hordes to unlock the SMP9. Okay, and the next step will be moving on with the story, the little story mission we talked about earlier, where we go get bandages for Boozer. And we'll talk about that as we go to the map here. So we'll head over here to this story mission marker, bugged the hell out, and we're going to go unlock this NERO checkpoint. But at that NERO checkpoint, just behind it, there is another hidden loot location where you can find another military-grade proximity mine. Yeah, Cap, or Quas, I know, man, Quasimodo. That's military grade actually just means it went to like the lowest bidder. But wait, what do we have marked? Okay, I want to take that marker off of the map. But yeah, I think in this setting, saying that it's actual military ordnance means, you know, it's not gunpowder that he stuffed into a can. That shit was manufactured to be an effective explosive with like concentrated explosives. What, high grade explosives, I think is the word I'm looking for. Ooh, you ran out of gas at night by the cemetery. How's that for a Days Gone experience, huh? Man, I forget how slow this freaking bike is in the early game. Vroom, vroom, motherfucker. Okay, we're almost there, I promise. So the actual hidden loot location is back here. You take this shortcut behind the NERO checkpoint and go down the hill here. There's a little shack down here. Now at this shack, a horde totally spawns in here, but not until later in the game. So you'll be maybe minimum of, I'd say, 5-6 hours into the game. Maybe about 10 hours into the game if you're exploring and stuff, and before that first horde pops here. You've got to be a few hours in. All right, let's go. So that's really what we were there for, was that proximity mine. Gomer Black Magic, what's up, man? Welcome in, bud. Okay, now we need to go clear this NERO checkpoint.
This is it, the NERO checkpoint. I gotta find some shit for Boozer's arm. Nope, not back here.
So another good reason for coming here, there is another fire axe here. So in case you happen to get caught flat-footed by an enemy at melee distance, you have a fresh one right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade out for the one that we just damaged, and I think I'm going to go smash some freaks in the face with a fire axe, and then just replace it with that one over there.
Bingo. Here it is.
Because we might as well use it while we can replace it easily over there. I believe there is generally one more. No? Are we done? That's all of them? All right. So we'll grab a fresh fire axe, and then we'll go about unlocking this NERO checkpoint. There we go, 100%. Now, we've talked about this in a lot of our other live streams and tutorial videos. The best way, or the safest way to clear these NERO checkpoints is to find the generator. And once you find the generator, just track the power lines off of it and disconnect any speakers connected to the power, anything with the power line, structures, whatever, structures, towers, things like that. Because like you'll notice the power line here goes from the generator off this way up to this light pole up here, this light tower. Well, there's no speaker on it, so you can disregard that. But you have to follow it all the way to where it terminates, and here it goes to another light tower. And sometimes you will find speakers on these. But the trick is to just follow the power lines. That's really all you have to do. If I ever mess one of these up and set some of the speakers off, it's because I failed to follow the power lines. Just rushing through it or whatever. Yeah, nobody else thought to use that gas can sitting there. Oh wow, you just got a reusable filter or whatever. Save on bottled water and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we have a filter hard lined like into, it has its own faucet, which is really nice. I drink a lot of water. Okay, and that one's down. So I think that's the only two at this location. I don't have them memorized. The early game ones, there's only a handful of speakers. And the way to find them all is to follow the power lines from the generator. We'll go ahead and fuel up the bike too real quick, I think, since I've got a fuel can in my hand.
That should be it.
While I'm thinking about it, I should go ahead and do it. Being in Washington, you got Witcher 3 vibes.
Good.
Yeah, that's what happened, Quaz. Yeah, they aggroed the freakers. Alright. Let's go turn on the generator, and we'll hop inside this NERO MMU.
Come on, you son of a bitch. You better start.
Oh, yeah, The Witcher 3. God, I love that game. You only played 2 hours of it? Wow. That's an awesome game. I actually have a playlist of tutorial videos for that one. Stuff that will help you get really good at combat early on, and also a video that will help you get a lot of money early on. Omer! I'm probably saying that wrong, and I apologize, but welcome in all the same.
Sterile
Hi.
bandages, sterile bandages. Where the hell would they keep this shit? Yes.
All right.
Sterile bandages. Just what the doctor ordered. Now I just gotta get this back to Boozer. Oh, hello.
All right, so I'm going to go with focus. I always do focus first.
NERO tank. Some sort of a injector of some kind.
Focus it is.
Always had trouble concentrating.
All right. And the current time is 1:45 p.m. Since it is past noon and we are early game with no good gear, I'm going to go ahead and rest and make it first light. Then we'll head out and move on with the next steps involved in getting the SMP9 unlocked. Yeah, The Witcher 3 is incredible. That is really, really a great game. One of the things that I love about that game, one of the many things I love about it, is even the side missions. Most of them have a story to them. It's not, I mean, even if it is just basically a fetch and carry quest or something, or go get this item and bring it to me type quest, even if it is a quest like that, there's actually a story to it. Quite often, at least an amusing story, if nothing else.
Ready to go back at it.
Yeah, the nights do get a bit scary in Days Gone. Mostly, it's in the early hours of the game. It's like, that's kind of the thing here, is like, you really are weak and underpowered in the first couple hours of the game. That's why it's so nice to run and get the SMP9 just as quickly and easily as you can.
Boozer, you there?
Because then you have an excellent sidearm to carry you pretty much through the rest of the game.
Not picking up. Where the hell is he?
Okay, so I do recommend unlocking those NERO checkpoints as you go. Absolutely. 100% worth it to unlock those as you find them. Because we just got a boost to our focus shot duration, which is going to come in really handy while we're taking on those hordes in the early game. Frickin' wolves. Okay, we're going to try to just avoid them entirely. Don't want to mess with any wolves right now. And also, we're not going to engage in any combat at all if we can help it. So we're going to breeze right past this ambush camp up here, and let me show you where we're at on the map. This is the NERO checkpoint we were just at. You just head west through the tunnel here, that first tunnel where the game teaches you how to burn out Freaker Nest. You head west out of that tunnel, and then we're going to head north here, and you'll see we're just taking this path north along this ridgeline. I'll show you as we go.
These assholes before, and I gotta take them out.
Yeah, a sequel to this game would be nice. No, hell, I would like to see just one more patch, just to clean up, just to polish some of those rough edges. Maybe fix remote bombs on the PC version. But yeah, we're just taking this path north here, and we're gonna head to another NERO checkpoint up here. And it's along the way, so it's a good idea to go ahead and stop there and unlock it and get another focus upgrade. I think you could go with stamina or health, either one. I find focus to be more helpful early on, because, well, I do tend to play pretty conservatively, so I don't get caught in a lot of open combat in the first few hours. Especially if I'm just trying to unlock the SMP9.
Wonder what NERO left behind.
Okay, so we're here anyway. We're going to go ahead and unlock this one. And if you follow the power lines from the generator, you'll see where all of the speakers are. Now that I've said that, I'm probably going to miss one. Let's see. Yes, I know. We know where the fuse is, trust me.
Fuse blown.
Here we go. And I think this is the last one over here. Yeah, Violet Jones. I see that you tend to avoid like walkthrough videos and stuff. Me too, honestly. So like the videos that I made for The Witcher 3 are just kind of here. It's kind of like with my the video I just made, the Horde Killer Masterclass video. It's more like how to think about approaching combat in The Witcher 3 and how to think about making money in The Witcher 3. As the two of my favorite videos from that game that I made are the, how to get rich quick, I think was the name of it. Get rich quick in The Witcher 3. And then also we did combat tips to help you get powered up early in The Witcher 3. And either one of those or both will help you out a lot. Just in like how to think about it, how to approach the situations in the game rather than specific go here, do this type stuff. I tend to stay away from the go here, do this type videos and make it more, well, this is what you're looking for. Here's what you want to think about. That kind of stuff.
Now we're in business.
More like insights into how it works rather than go here, do this. One last thing we need. Fuel.
Fuel, yes.
Yeah, that's what I said, Deacon. Might as well top off the bike. We're here. Shit. Got a fuel can in my hand.
That's it.
All right. I do have another tutorial that I made. I made this one a long time ago. Gwent. How to get good at Gwent.
Oh, yes.
All right. Any speakers on?
Here we go.
Okay. Go ahead and get this next injector.
Another NERO injector. Good.
And let's go with focus again. I will probably do stamina next. I like to keep focus in the lead. Now, check this out. This is something I want to show here. There's a good bit of information on this screen that can be confusing to new players in the early hours of the game. What we've done here by unlocking this NERO checkpoint, this specific one, this is actually in the Hot Springs Belknap area. The Belknap region of the map, and gives you trust for the Hot Springs camp. So we just got trust and we didn't get any credits too. Yeah, we got 1,200 credits too. So we got trust and credits at a camp we haven't even stepped foot in yet. So there's that. We're already building trust with other camps in the area, but also in the upper right-hand corner, you see where it shows 1,000 XP, and 2,199 of 6,550 and 34%. Many new players are confused by that and think, like, say you just killed a horde and it shows you 34%. And you're like, well, what did I miss? Why didn't I get 100%? And that's in no way related to performance or, you know, you didn't mess up, you didn't miss anything. What that means is you earned 1,000 XP for completing this mission. That put you at 2199 of 6550, which is about 34% of, you know, 2199 is about a third of 6550, meaning you're 34% toward your next level up, your next skill point. That's all that means. It's not saying you failed an objective or you should have performed better or anything like that. It's saying that you have another you're at 34% until you get your next. Shit, let me show you on the skill screen. That's what I'm trying to say. That's funny. It shows 33% here. I guess it rounded up to they set the decimal in a different spot for this screen, but that is what it means right there. You're just that much closer to your level up. All right, so from here, we're going to continue heading west on the Marion Forks Road here, just to this farmhouse up here. There is another hidden loot location just inside that building. Now, the thing about it, this area, there is an infestation zone here, so it's infested with enemies. But we're going to disregard the enemies as best we can. We're just going to completely ignore every enemy in this area, whip the bike around, run in, pick up the hidden loot, and get back out. That's all we're doing. We're not even bothering with enemies here. I'm not at all interested in clearing this infestation zone here. What I am interested in is this attractor bomb, this proximity bomb, and this proximity mine. I'm also a little bit interested in this SAF here. We're going to go ahead and get that. We're going to grab some ammo for it, pick up whatever's on this corpse, and then we're going to get the hell out of here. Okay, so we did end up having to engage somebody. They don't normally come inside the house with you, interestingly enough. Okay, so we're just going to cut and run to the bike. If you're at a sprint when you hop on the bike, it will cut a few frames off of the animation, and you'll get on the bike a little bit faster. For those of you that did not know that. All right, so what I want to do, I actually want to cut off behind this building here. Again, we're going to avoid, oh goodness, yeah. We're going to avoid any combat that we can. And just head over here to the back side of this inn here. Oh, there's probably a horde nearby. All right, so check this out. You climb up on this box here, and in here, and in this second window right here, and check it out. You got ammo in here. You got ammo for your sniper rifle, grenade, a tractor, flashbang. If you open this door from the inside, you can now pass freely through there for the rest of the game. Pop out this window, pop in the one beside it, and check it out. Somebody was going to blow up the toilet. There's a pipe bomb in the toilet. All right, there's a little bit of loot to pick up in here, and also another med kit. A little bit more loot to pick up, and check it out. There's also another Molotov there. Now, I believe I can hear the horde. There they are. These are the guys we're going after. This is the one we want. Do not want to alert the horde, so we are going to use the axe to eliminate these enemies. Any others that make us. And then there is another fire axe right around the corner up here. And this is one of the things I was talking about earlier, is that you don't really have to repair your melee weapons. You can just pick them up out in the world. They're all over the place if you find the spots where they respawn. Okay, let's go see if we can catch this horde. I do like to take out this horde around here. If you can catch them down by the lake, it's just perfect. We're going to see if we can get them spawned in down here by the lake. We don't see them out in the field anymore. So they may have gotten ahead of us, and they should be clustered at the lake. Yeah, maybe. Oh, they're not going to spawn in at the lake for me. Oh, okay, complicating factor. Generally, the first time you encounter that horde, they pop right here at the lake. Let's see. How far back do we have to go? All the way into Marion Forks, huh? Not digging that. But it may be worth it to get that horde spawned at the lake. Because you can dig them out of their cave, but it's pretty resource intensive. You have to use more tractors than I would normally want to use. And you can take them at their feeding site over here too, but even then, they're all spread out. Yeah, I mean, we missed our shot, man. Another way to do it is to make it nighttime, and you can catch them down there. Which we may have to do. We may have to go back to that little NERO checkpoint that we unlocked a minute ago, rest until nighttime, and come out here and try to catch them at night down by the lake. That carries its own dangers with it because then sometimes, well, you have to deal with other enemies. Yeah, they're not there. We're going to have to dig them out of their cave. That's not a big deal. It's, like I say, it's just a bit resource intensive. But with the hidden loot locations and being able to force a respawn of the hidden loot locations, it can be easier to deal with. That can make it a little easier. Let's see. I think we'll probably have like a marauder rescue or something over here. Survivor rescue. Want to take this out before we engage the horde. Oh, hey, we need to say hello to Tux Trio and Doc Holiday. Welcome in. What's going on, guys? Welcome.
Crap, somebody's trapped. I gotta help.
So you do want to deal with this quietly without alerting the horde.
I'll just take these.
And we'll go ahead and get a little trust with Copeland's camp, I reckon. I always make the decision of where to send these guys based off of where you get the best trust bonus, or just where you want a boost in the trust levels. Right now, the only option we have is Copeland's camp, but that's where I would have sent him at this point in the game anyway. Doc Holiday is the name of your boat. I love it.
Tell them it was Deacon. They'll know. Now just keep running. Stay off the roads.
Okay. All right, now, like I said, I do not like digging this horde out of their cave. It can be done. It's not my favorite way to do it. Oh, yeah, I know.
That'll do it.
Oh, man, what, we got like one of them with that? You gotta be shitting me.
Well, better have a look around. You ready for this?
Where the fuck did that? What is this? Y'all see that shit? What is this? Where the fuck did they come from? It's like there had been a screamer spawn in or something. What the cock and balls, man? What even was that? Okay. Now, I have seen when you are on a New Game Plus, sometimes things like screamers and other enemy types, other elite enemy types will spawn in. But we are not on a New Game Plus. There should not have been a screamer to bring in that little mini horde behind us. That was fucking weird, man. All right, well, hopefully by backing up a bit, the horde will have reset to the correct position. I hear that we have marauders nearby. Again, we're going to pretty much disregard all combat that we possibly can. These assholes have knocked over my bike. I would give almost anything for a smoke bomb right now. Oh, no. Not while I'm in the middle of an attack animation, please. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use a med kit because I know we have plenty of them nearby. It is actually being weird. Just then it wouldn't let me have control of the weapon wheel. Alright. That's enough excuses, Junior.
Renegades, oh goddammit, don't let them see me.
Whatever. Miranda Saturn, member for 12 months. Happy anniversary, dear. How are you? Welcome in. All right. I think we can use another med kit because there's an additional one here at this location. Yeah, here's one here and another one in the very next room. Yeah, why not? I hear the horde music has started. See if we can get them at the lake down here. Yeah, save, save, save. Right. Should have. There we go. They spawned in at the lake for me. Outstanding. So this is ideal. You get them to spawn in at the lake down here. You can pop into these bushes right here and just bide your time. Ryan, also up member for 12 months. Holy shit. Happy anniversary, brother. I can't believe we've had ongoing memberships for over a year now for some folks. It's crazy. Okay, so as they get closer to us, they're already fairly well clustered up. So we're going to start with an attractor bomb. This will pull them in, group them up, and deal damage right then. But I'm going to wait until they're just about right in front of me here. And then I'm going to drop that attractor bomb right in the middle of them. Then we'll probably follow up with a frag grenade, and that will take out most of them. We may have to mop up, probably less than half of a dozen with the SAF rifle. Generally speaking, that's how it will go. So wait for the attractor bomb to pop, which will draw in the... hordes are large groups of swarmers that move and act as a single entity. During the day, they hibernate in dark places like caves. They feed at night. Avoid engaging hordes at all cost until you're ready. Well, let's find out if we're ready this time because we got slaughtered last time. All right, frag grenade. And that should take out most of them right there. There's the Shadow Lake Horde. Which again, if you see that 80% and you're like, what, I only got 80% of the horde? What, I failed to do something? No, that means the 2,000 XP that we got for killing the horde put us at 52, 59, which is about 80% of what we need to get to the next level up. And we got more trusting credits with the Hot Springs camp. Grey Ghost Gamers has just gifted 10 Sponicus Rex memberships. Holy shit. Grey Ghost Gamers, thank you. Check it out, man. Short Round 007. Grey Ghost Gamers got a membership too. North Songs. Omer. Chasing Games. Nomad 416. The Who Fan 1 and Selby Miser. Also Aaron and Andre. We're all gifted Sponicus Rex memberships. You're now a member for a month. Welcome, welcome in. All right, so killing that horde right there got us to 3% of the horde killer storyline. And let me clear these other freaks right here.
Right on target.
Oh, missed that one. What in the world? Anyway, shit, what was I even saying, dude? I literally forgot what I was trying to say. Anyway, yeah, that got us to 3% of the horde killer storyline. Got us 50 bounties we can sell at the local camps. And on the storylines, if you look at the horde killer storyline, there it is, 3%. It should show, right, we need to get 10% to unlock the SMP9. So we only need 3 more hordes. We need to return to the drifter bike, and head to the next horde that we're going to kill, I think. Let's just go straight to the next one. So it's all about timing and positioning and everything. It is critical that you catch the horde at the best location. And that goes into my horde killing masterclass video that we did just recently that teaches you how to think about approaching hordes. You can see clearly if you're using good tactics, like catching them in the right spot, if you're using those kind of tactics early in the game, you can take them out. That's the first thing we've done. We got the bike, and we went and killed a horde. Short Round 007 has been a member for 7 months. Yeah, man. Dude, you got accepted into University of Dallas. You're going for a master's in animation and game development. No shit. Well, damn, dude. Okay. Dude, that's awesome. Now, you're already a celebrated artist, right? I mean, shit, I can only imagine you taking that art style into gaming, game design and shit. Wow. All right, so let's go ahead and top off the bike. As Homer heading out. Okay. All right, well, hey, thank you for joining us this evening. It's good to have you with us. And congratulations on that gifted membership. We'll see you around.
Here we go.
Yeah, Short Round, congrats, man. Yeah, Great Ghost Gamers. I love gifting myself. I've actually seen that happen before. That's funny. Selby Miser, just Richie on Twitch. He gifted some memberships a while back, and he was awarded one of the gifted memberships. I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome. I mean, that's awesome. I love to see that. Because obviously you guys have no control over that. It's completely random as far as I know. Short Round, no shit. Well, damn, son. All right. Well, there we go, inspiring folks, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we do, man. I've been a gamer for a long time. Honestly, I've probably put too many hours into a lot of games. Like, I probably should have been doing more productive things with my time. But look where it got me. I mean, I'm kind of doing my favorite thing, and like, this is our gig. This is our community, you know?
Should do it.
All right. Okay, so next up we are headed for the White King Mine. That'll be the second one we take out. And they are located just to the east, just through this tunnel that we're about to pass through here. Just head east through this tunnel, hang a left, and head north. Follow the ridge up to this mine right here in the northwest corner of the Cascades region. And I recommend doing this one next and going this way to get there, because it's a good idea to clear this tunnel anyway. You're going to have to roll through here and move the trucks out of the way to open up an easier access point to between the two regions. So I recommend doing this pretty early on anyway. I mean, even if you're not trying to unlock the SMP9 as early as you can, I still recommend getting through these tunnels and opening them up as a way of getting through to the regions easily. I think we're full up on scrap and everything too, so we don't really need... I could repair this fire axe. No, I don't have the skill yet, brain. We'll grab another one here in a little bit. Yeah, you only live once. Fuck it. Keep playing games. I mean, if you're having fun and your friends are having fun and, you know, everybody's having a good time, well, shit, why not? Oh, that was vicious. Y'all see that double tap she gave me? Damn. Yeah, right. Playing games at home, it does make your brain stronger. I agree. Yeah, I'll tell you, James, I mean, the first video I released for Days Gone, I think the first one I actually released to YouTube was the Iron Butte Horde No Shots Fired video. And honestly, I only did that because I thought, well, maybe some folks will find it entertaining. And that was it. That was why I did that very first video. It was purely just for the purpose of entertainment. I was having fun playing the game. That was it. Now, the reason I made a save game there, it's fairly common to bump into wolves right here. And I honestly don't even want to mess with wolves. See, right there, we have wolves spawning in. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to load that save game I just made. And it should despawn the wolves. Possibly even clearing the path to the horde here. Now, it's possible that just something else will spawn in. That is another possibility, like a sniper or something may spawn up here. But that should get rid of the wolves for us. And again, that's what I was saying earlier. The whole point of getting the SMP9 is so you can just annihilate stuff like that. You don't have to worry about the wolves anymore. They're no longer a challenge once you have the SMP9. Now, we're going to set this up just in case this goes south and things go poorly. We're going to try to set it up smart. We'll put a proximity mine over here at the, I don't know, I said proximity mine. Put one right here at the edge of this bridge. Probably do another one just inside the cave here. Just inside the mine entrance. No, really, I said proximity mine. There we go. Turn off flashlight so we can sneak. Sometimes you will find one lone freaker here in the opening of this cave. And it is a good idea to take them out quietly first. There they are right there. Hey, dude, that was a headshot. Okay, now that should have taken him out without alerting the horde. Let's play it safe, just to be careful. Sometimes they'll react to the sound of the bullet hitting the wall, even if you fired the bullet through a suppressor. Yeah, Gray Ghost, that is a great way to do it, yeah. Yeah, that can work. What I like to do is I like to deal as much damage to them as I can while they're in the mine shaft there, and then pull them out to a prearranged kill zone, basically. Okay, we should be able to go in and use an attractor bomb. We'll put this attractor bomb right off in the middle of them here. Here we are. Just drop it right in the middle of them, and then we're going to book it for these bushes over here. Oh, shit, I forgot to set my mine. That's okay. Okay, so that took a few of them out for me. I now want to use a flashbang to draw them out to the opening of the mine here. This will just kind of start pulling them this direction. How are we doing? We have 3 attractors. I'm going to go ahead and use an attractor. They should be moving this direction, then the attractor will get them grouped up for me. That was not an attractor. What is it doing with the weapon wheel? Okay, there's my attractor. Now I'll put a pipe bomb in the middle of them once the attractor gets them grouped up for me. Maybe throw a Molotov in there too, just for fun. I've actually never taken them out that clean with just that one pipe bomb there. Wicked. That was a waste of a Molotov. Light them up just for fun anyway. All right, and we got another skill point, which is awesome. All right. Here we go. Now, we did kind of waste that last Molotov, but it's okay. There's tons of stuff in here to make Molotovs.
A NERO beacon.
Now, another reason for doing this horde is because there is another NERO thingy in here. All right, so what we did last time was focus 2 in a row. You can see at the bottom there, we've only put points into focus. And if we do stamina next with this NERO injector, I'll show you kind of my method for how I level up with these. I always try to keep focus in the lead. That's just my thing. I do have a pretty gun-heavy play style most of the time. In fact, I tend to choose my position, stand my ground, and open fire more often than I use melee. And so you can see now I've put 2 into focus. Focus is slightly in the lead with only a little bit into stamina. And I'll pretty much keep it going that way for most of this playthrough until we pretty much get to Lost Lake, I think. Once you're in Lost Lake, I start putting them into health.
Can use this.
Okay, and there was the rest of our bounties. Okay, cool. Rock and roll, and we didn't need this proximity mine over here either. That's excellent. So we'll go ahead and collect that since we didn't need it. And we'll head on to the next horde. Now, the next horde, I'm sure you'll all be familiar with this one, or most of you are. The Death Train Horde. This is another one that we have to do as we're going along. Now, the road down to the Death Train Horde is just right down here. This is it. What we're going to do, take the path that we just used. Head right back over here to this tunnel that brings you in from Marion Forks. And then we're going to hang a left to go south. Ooh. Texting and driving. I was trying to read the chat. Okay, let's make a save game before we head down to the horde. We went 5 steps and didn't die, so let's save our game. Yeah, Grey Ghost, it's one of those things where if you are the type of gamer that you are exploring a lot, even in the early game, you'll have plenty of supplies. Because, I mean, really, that's how I came up with most of the techniques that I have, was I found those hidden loot locations pretty early. You know, the hidden loot location there at the top of the hydroelectric power plant, the ones in Marion Forks where you climb in through the upstairs windows and stuff. I had found those pretty early on, and having access to the grenades and attractors and stuff, that's what allowed me to start killing hordes in the early game. So, I mean, if you are out there exploring, yeah, it actually makes the early hours of the game way easier, I think. All right, so let's see if we can do this without screwing it up. I have plenty of resources here, so what we're going to do... Do I have a flashbang still? I do still have a flashbang. Excellent. Use a proximity mine up here.
That should do it.
Right there. And we'll try to use a flashbang just to get them moving toward that mine. Don't necessarily want to take out a lot of them with the mine, but I do want to get them moving this way. So they'll come and investigate that noise, and it will cause some of them to hit the mine. And then... oh shit, I may end up wasting an attractor here. So I'll have to use at least one attractor to get them moving this direction. Yeah, we'll probably have to use one more attractor to actually get them grouped up at the truck. Let's see if they continue to group at the truck. Well, we might. Yeah, right on. That's going to get most of them. Okay, now we have some on us to deal with, but that's not that big of a problem. Let's pop into photo mode real quick and just see how many we have left to deal with. Pop over to the lens tab, max out the field of view, bring the camera up, and you have a 360-degree view of the battlefield. As you can see, we only have like 5 on us. No worries. So what we're going to do, lead them past these barrels and stuff. I've got a few of them. Okay, we're just going to keep leading them past these. I got a few of them, and there's what, one more? Hell, I think there's more explosives over here. Come on, buddy. Death Train Horde. Yeah, man. It's pretty much that easy. And we're already damn near level 1 with Copeland's Camp. 8% on the Horde Killer storyline. Now, I did not notice if we got all of these bounties here when we ran past this. Let me make sure we have the bounties. Yeah. All right, cool. And there are a few more up here. The mine that we set up here did get a couple of them. Excellent. Okay, cool. So now the next thing we want to do is go ahead and unlock this NERO checkpoint. Since we are here, we do want to go ahead and unlock this. Now, this one is a bit tricky. You have to figure out how to get into it.
How the hell do I get in there?
I can't believe you used to be scared of the hordes. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's one of the things I love about this game, though. I love the design of these horde battles, especially the early game ones, because everything you need is there if you're looking for it, you know? Everything you need is there. All right. There's also a good bit of loot here. I don't think I need much of anything, honestly. A little bit here and there. A lot of stuff we can't pick up yet. Come on. There we go. So you got to get the gas can inside that little fenced-in courtyard there. And then you need to start eliminating the speakers. You're conflicted in that love triangle between Triss and Yennefer, huh? Why not both? Now, popping this box here should destroy that speaker for us. Yeah, it does. I think that's all of them. I've probably missed one, haven't I? Again, if I miss one, it's because I failed to follow the power lines. But I think we did get them. You're an idiot. You need to be inside there. Got to go back inside the courtyard. And I've done it again. Brain. There we go. Shawnee instead. Yeah, okay. All right, let's see how many speakers I forgot.
Yeah.
None of them. Yay.
Okay. Let's see what we got in here.
Okay, so like I showed a minute ago, I want to keep focus in the lead. If I do another stamina right now, then focus and stamina will be even. So I'm going to do focus next, and then the next time it'll be stamina, and I'll just continue alternating from there. Because I really like to keep focus in the lead. Hey, and we just got level 1 with Copeland's Camp. Which means that I believe we can purchase more stuff from his camp now. And I think what we might do is just go ahead and run straight down there. It's only noon. So we're going to grab the drifter bike and head straight to Copeland's Camp. And then we're going to camp for a few days to make the hidden loot locations respawn. Let's see, do we even need to do that? I have a grenade, a pipe bomb, a couple of Molotovs. I have several prox mines. You know what? We don't even need to do all that. We're going to go straight to the next horde, man.
St. John.
Yeah, we're going straight to the next horde.
I haven't seen Boozer in a few days. He used to do runs for me is all. I know you ride with him. Tried to radio him. Can't seem to reach him. Well, you see him, you tell him to swing by and say hello to Cope. Much appreciated. For now.
Okay, so the first thing I want to do is head over here to pick up a fire axe. I have used this one pretty heavily. I think it's only got like 10% left on it. So I'm going to go ahead and head back to this little marauder camp over here where we had a fire axe inside the boxcar. Because if you recall, we only picked up the one by the log pile. We did not actually pick up the one in the boxcar, so I still have an extra. And that's what I was talking about, just knowing where these items respawn at. That right there is like what we're talking about with resources being almost too plentiful in the early game. I now have a good fire axe as well. All right, so the White King, we've already done the White King mine. Where we're headed next is the Proxy Falls Horde. And if you are hovering your cursor over Copeland's camp, you put it just a little bit north of his camp, say right here, like where this river opens into the lake here. And if you go due east, just straight to the east, you come over here and you'll see these two little bridges. There's a bridge that runs east-west here. And there's also a bridge that runs north-south right here. You want to be on this bridge that runs north-south. You want to come in on the northern end of the bridge because the horde is just right here on the southern tip of the bridge. So you can head straight that way. Or actually, no, we want to go to Copeland's camp first. Yeah. Let's see if we can buy any gear there real quick. Since we've already hit level 1 there. You can also sell your earliest bounties here.
Any trouble, we throw you
I
out.
don't invest much time or money into this camp. But it has its uses. And I think we can also get our shark mouth on there.
Hey, Manny.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it is hard to find fuel out there. This girl could use a tune-up.
All right, so really need to do any of this yet. Is there anything I can do? Let's go ahead and do the bigger fuel tank. Definitely do that as soon as you can. And I want to change the paint job. Yeah. Where's it at? Where's that black at? There it is.
Oh, yeah, that's a good piece.
And then frame.
Cool. Need anything else?
And then the tank. Oh, yeah.
Good choice,
Had to
man.
happen.
Good choice.
There we go. Now we can fuel up a bit more. Now, I'm only doing all that because this isn't going to be like a serious playthrough. I'm just showing getting the SMP9.
Just looking.
But I also want to demonstrate why we do these other steps along the way of unlocking the NERO checkpoints and then, you know, killing the hordes. It doesn't just unlock the SMP9. It also gets you more trust and credits and stuff at the local camps. It is now past 2:39. We are going to go ahead and camp till first light, and then we'll go take out that next horde.
When I was out in the shit a few months back.
This is one of those, it's kind of like prep work. It kind of sets the stage and removes variables, making it that much easier to go and take out the hordes. If you do things, if you mostly stay to the early hours of the day and avoid traveling at night, it really does make this easier. And that's really all we're doing here is just trying to get that SMP9 as quickly and easily as possible with the least amount of stress. Because once you have that weapon, well, then you can kind of go nuts and not sweat it too much. You know, not too much.
Oh, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit.
Yeah, this is a just a fresh start on Hard 2. It's my favorite way to play.
All right, okay.
All right, we've made it first light. We only have one horde left.
Hey, what's going on?
Okay, and so we're headed, like I said, pretty much due east of Copeland's camp to this little bridge here that runs north and south. Oh, I see it. Drifting. Yeah, yes, we know that. We know all of that. Thank you. All right, let's go. Yeah, hard 2 is that sweet spot. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. It's the sweet spot of challenging but still having quality of life features. Now, if you have used too many supplies, taking out the first 3 hordes, then it is okay to use Copeland's camp there to force a respawn of the hidden loot locations. And you simply do that by camping 4 days. You have to do several full day and night cycles. You camp for 4 full days, and the stuff out in the world, the loot in the world, should respawn for you. If not, just camp 1 more day. I promise it will respawn. So, like, if you're not able to complete these hordes as efficiently as I show it, don't sweat it. Really, no worries. Just use the hidden loot locations and go refill your stuff. Okay, this is the last horde. I'm going to make a save game here, if I am able. I'm not able. That means enemies are aware of me. Okay, now I can save. We're good. All right, so I've got a save here. The way I like to do this horde, there's lots of different ways to do it. This bridge here is actually a really useful choke point. But what I tend to do, set a little trap for them. Do I have any other noisemakers with me? I do not. We should be able to draw them out here. I wish I had one more attractor with me. I'd love something else to make a little more noise. That got a few of them. Let's see if we can draw them this way. I don't know if a Molotov will really pull them in. I'd love to have like a flashbang or another attractor, but it's all right. As long as we can try to get them moving. Yeah, they got one of them out here. Ah, there we go. Good. It did pull them. Excellent. For this pipe bomb. Oh, shit. They saw me. Okay, that's cool. I can deal with that. No worries. We did just mention this bridge being an excellent choke point.
Here, catch!
There we go. Melee killed us faster than reloading, right? So that's the Proxy Falls horde. That is the 4th and final horde that we needed to unlock the SMP9. Boom. There it is. That was poetic. All right. So it could have been a little bit easier had we gone and forced a respawn of the hidden loot locations. We could have done that, but it really wasn't necessary. You know, it is okay to adapt and do things on the fly. There we go. Okay, so that's all the bounties. Let's head back to Copeland's camp now and take a look at the SMP9. Controlled burst. Control that recoil. There you go. Ta-ta. Now, once you get some of the skills like iron grip and, once you get your focus mode upgraded and stuff like that, you can spray and pray with the weapons, especially the higher quality weapons that have reduced recoil.
One of the biker boys. Open up.
Hey.
All right. Let's go ahead and sell the bounties. Let's see how many bounties we got. So for killing these first 4 hordes, we got 227 bounties. And that's going to give us quite a few credits here. We're just going to go ahead and sell all of the bounties we've collected so far. There we go. Now we're at over 2,500 credits here. And you can do your bike upgrades, whatever you want to do. But let's have a look at the SMP9 that we just unlocked. Under sidearms, we have new items. This is our weapon that we currently have equipped. It's your starting pistol. here's how it compares to the SMP9. Significantly better damage. I guess a little bit less range. There's like a little hair sliver of red there, but significantly better damage, slightly better accuracy, which I find to be untrue. The accuracy is insane on this pistol. And the rate of fire is maxed out, and the magazine size is 30, which upgrades to like 50 a little further into the Horde Killer storyline. But yeah, this bad boy right here.
You got a problem? Anything else I can get for you?
Will make the rest of the game, especially these earliest hours of the game, it will make them so much easier. Check this out. Really? Yeah, this little guy right here. The SMP9. That's what it's all about, man. Once you get this little guy, you can just tear ass through the rest of the game. It is highly accurate, even at fairly long ranges, and extremely fast fire rate, fairly low recoil, and really fast reload speed as well. It's also great when you're shooting from the bike. This will make some of those early game bike chase missions a lot harder too. And this weapon will allow you to take out the rest of the hordes more easily. Because once you get to the Lost Lake region, once you reach the third camp in the game, all of the hordes in the northern regions, the Cascades and Belknap, once you get down here to Lost Lake, all of these hordes become available, and you can come up here and take out the rest of them. And I usually just use the SMP9 and loot taken from the hidden loot locations, and you're golden. So there it is. We did it in 2 hours and 20 minutes, and we left most of the cutscenes in. So you could eliminate, geez, probably 30 minutes off that, just skipping cutscenes if you wanted to just go straight to the SMP9. And as you can see, we've only opened up like this much of the map, just what we needed to do to hit a few hidden loot locations and to take out the 4 hordes that I like to use. There are 3 other hordes available in the game right now, but those are the ones that I like to go after because they kind of follow a natural path. You come up here to this NERO checkpoint anyway, and you come up here to these hidden loot locations, which leaves the Shadow Lake horde right here. And you know, you got to go between Copeland's camp and this hidden loot location here. And so you've got this horde right down here in the corner. The Death Train horde is along the way. The White King Mine horde is along the way between these two. It's all right there. So anyway, that is my most current method for how I like to get the SMP9 as early as possible. That's how I like to kind of eliminate some of the stress from the early hours of the game. Yeah, I hope that helps y'all out. I know many of you are already familiar with that technique, but I kind of wanted to show it all in one go again, so that, you know, maybe we get more eyes on this technique. Anyway, that's all I got, man. I am done for tonight. It's been an absolute blast. Thank you for hanging out with me while we play Days Gone and allowing me to entertain you with my knowledge of Days Gone and stuff. What else do we have going on? Shit, it's Friday, so we're done for the week. Monday, Claire, are you ready to announce what you're playing on Monday? Nope. Okay. So it's a surprise on the 8-Bit Terror channel Monday morning. She's going to be playing a new game. Let me go over to this one here, and we'll put a link to the 8-Bit Terror channel in there. If you're not subbed to her channel, please do go over there and have a look. Lots of other good Days Gone content there, and lots of other miscellaneous content as well. Good stuff. Are you sure? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. Okay, y'all ready for the reveal? On Monday, Claire is going to be playing Helldivers 2.
In cosplay.
In cosplay. She's doing cosplay for Helldivers 2, man. So pop on over there and have a look at her cosplay, and hopefully some of the gameplay there will entertain you as well. I'm getting tired. I can barely talk straight. I'm done. Thanks again, guys. Really appreciate it. We'll see y'all next time.